Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about the 12-12 portal. It's about the 12th of December, the energy update and what can you feel about it. So firstly, number 12 represents the completion of a cycle, completion of a certain cycle. And it means that deep on our subconscious level, if we go, for example, into meditation, or if we go for a longer walk into nature, or when we are doing something we love, where we disconnect from that critical analytical mind and we connect back with our hearts, deep inside we feel that there's something truly important we need to change about ourselves in order to become more connected with the true self. It's like your higher self is telling you right now, you can now let go, you can now release of that old energy. Those can be old beliefs which are not supporting that you are actually independent, that you are actually amazing, that you are actually beautiful, that you are already actually wealthy, that you are loved already. Beliefs that are not supporting that. Deep inside we all feel that it's time to let go of it. So when it comes to the new cycle, it will also affect on the year of 2022. The energy that is present right now is bringing us a truly great support to become more independent, to become to initiate the changes that we wish to see, to truly become more caring, more loving, but also more patient. Like many people are waiting changes outside of them, but they are just waiting. Those who are waiting will never experience what they are waiting, right? So we need to initiate. If we go deeper into, firstly just into the numbers, 12-12. Number 12 is combined from number 1, which is bringing us the energy of independence, the energy of initiation, the energy of new beginnings, the connection, the intuition, the first eye, or as it's better known, the third eye. It's the energy to activate that, right? Then we have number 2, which is bringing us sensitivity, so we can sense it more deeply. Then it is bringing us patience. If we stay patient, we will gain greater connection with our higher self or our true self. It is bringing us an energy of caring. Number 2 is caring. Then it is bringing us that loving energy. Duality, right? Number 2 is also representing duality. Duality is so important because we always have two sides of everything. In that third dimension we have two sides of everything, which means that when something bad is happening, there's also something equally beautiful happening. Maybe it's not shown in the news, in the media, but the energy is equally positive as it is equally negative. So don't focus on the negative. Duality is always teaching us there's always another part. Even if you see a lot of beautiful things, you need to know there are also negative things which we need to be aware of. If we become aware of both, we expand our awareness, where we become truly aware of the truth. We become truly aware of the truth because now we know that it's not good and bad. Those are just lessons. It's not good or bad, positive or negative. It's everything. Everything is important. What matters the most is where we place our attention. So this day, the 12-12 portal is bringing us that powerful energy where we can become more connected with ourselves. But it doesn't mean that it will happen by itself. It means that if you will connect with yourself, you will sense what you need to do with yourself to become more connected. Once you become more connected, your actions, your behaviors will change. They will change forever because you can't be the same anymore. And if you will change your actions and behaviors, your energy will completely change. That's why it will affect on the 2022. If your energy will change, your reality will completely change. And it will influence people around you, people you know. It will influence your surroundings, your environment. And many people can sense that. And because of our mirror neurons in our brain, when we see somebody who is changing, we will apply those changes in our lives as well, because we can sense that it's something good we can do. So always remember that you are never too small to make those big changes. You are actually truly amazing, my friends. So remember for this day what you can do to connect deeply with those energies. You can meditate. We always say we can meditate, but meditation is really powerful because we truly disconnect from observation of our external environment. And we become more aware of our internal environment, from which we actually experience what is happening outside of us. And that experience is a great illusion, because we can change it if we uplift ourselves, if we uplift our emotional state. We experience it completely differently. If we walk with joy and bravery, we will see our lives completely differently. Our environment will look completely differently. We will see more opportunities, we will see more chances, we will see more beauty, we will see more greatness, more abundance, more blessings, more miracles. That's the magic of internal shift. So if you will start meditating today on that connection with your heart, that's where you connect with your higher self. Your higher self is actually the greatest expression of yourself, greatest potentials of yourself. It is always communicating with you, it is always guiding you. But if we are lost too much on the negativity or on everything that is happening outside of us, we rather start identifying ourselves with what is happening outside of us and not with what our higher self is telling to us. So the energy right now is supporting us to truly let go of the beliefs which are not supporting your transformation, which are not supporting your awakening, your greater understanding of yourself. The energy of this 12th of December is bringing us a truly powerful shift in our perception to make the changes which will make us independent. Maybe it has something to do with your relationships. Maybe some relationships are truly limiting you or holding you back. Or maybe it has something to do with your job, with the way you are making money, or whatever it is whatever you're doing in your life making you independent, or it feels like you're in the prison of your mind or of certain circumstances. You can use that energy to empower yourself. If you will go into meditation and if you will ask yourself, how can I become independent for my future, not just for today, not just for the next year, but for my future? How can I become independent in my future, you will start downloading ideas, information. You will start downloading synchronicities and signs from the universe, which will tell you what to do. So use that energy. It will be leading you to the next stage of your spiritual awakening. Why? Because you are becoming more self-aware. When we are becoming more self-aware, we recognize more deeply what is not serving us, what actions, what behaviors, what beliefs, what thoughts are not serving us. And because we are made by the stories that we are telling to ourselves, it's time to change the stories, right? It's time to change the stories that we are telling to ourselves. So install into your mind more empowering stories. You can read books which can inspire you. You can watch videos or follow information which are inspiring you to become your greater self. As human beings are the most evolved creatures on the planet, it's because of our minds. But because most people don't know how to use their minds, they are victims of their minds. Use your mind as an instrument for making beautiful things in your life. Use your mind as an instrument for making beautiful things in your life. It's same as you would take an instrument, and if you don't know how to play it, the sound would be it would be like annoying sound, right? But once we learn how to play it, we can make a beautiful music, beautiful sounds. People will start dancing, they will feel deep inside their hearts that beauty of a sound. That's how our mind works. If we don't know how to use it, our reality can be really annoying. We can be stressed out, we can be worrying, we can be afraid. But once we learn how to use it, we can thrive. We can deeply feel how much life has to offer. How everything is amazing. We start creating art. We start playing with the tools we have around us. We start to have more loving and honest conversations with people around us. We start using money more consciously, rather than spending for the things which don't really matter. We start investing it into something which can make a difference in the world. Of course, it all starts with ourselves, so maybe we start buying books, or maybe we invest into coaching or something which can help you to transform yourself, or whatever it is, don't limit yourself. When we learn how to use our minds, we learn how to live our lives. And mind is always searching for greater harmony and stability. So also a powerful energy that we can sense that is present right now is an urge to create greater harmony, as 2021 was an intense year on many levels. We can see on global levels many things has changed, many things are still changing. Many people went through deep transformation, many people went through painful experiences, many people have lost their jobs, lost their money, many people went through health situations, and so on. So it was an intense year. But what we all can feel is that doesn't matter what is happening, all we truly want is living life of harmony and being stable while we are in that harmony, so it will not, stay just for one day and then we are back in misery. We want to be stable. We want to live that life of harmony. So, as I said, the completion of a cycle, it means that it is a beginning of a new cycle for you, for each of you, to make a greater harmony in your life. And it all comes to your beliefs again. Write down what kind of stories that you're telling to yourself about money, about love, about relationships, about your life, about the universe, about the God or whatever you believe in, about the health. Write the stories down, what you're unconsciously telling to yourself, and ask yourself, is it coming out of harmony or out of fear? That's the initiation, as we said, which is coming with number 1. The initiation to create a greater harmony in your life. Isn't that beautiful? Let's ask yourself how to bring more harmony to your life and embody it for the rest of your life. Through the time you will see it will change. Your stories will change because you're constantly awakening to a greater level of yourself, to a greater understanding of yourself. You're consciously evolving. So that awareness of harmony will change. But it is always changing for the better. And the lessons that we are gaining is the realest wealth that exists. The only wealth that truly exists are those lessons that we are gaining, because we are not carrying these lessons just on physical dimensions. They are printed in the soul. So it doesn't matter where we will find ourselves as the soul after this physical life, we will carry those lessons with us. That's the information printed in the soul. So this is powerful. This is truly powerful, my friends. And as I mentioned, we are coming to the end. So as I mentioned before, you are deeply guided by your higher self right now. If you feel it or not, doesn't really matter. If you believe it or not, doesn't really matter. If you can learn to disconnect from your analytical, critical mind, that's when our brains are in high beta brainwave state. You can go into neuroscience, research it, and you will see. Once we are in beta brainwave frequency, or all we are truly aware of is our external environment, because we want to protect ourselves from it. We want to be prepared for the worst case scenario. So we are always triggering that fight or flight response in case if something bad happens. But if we learn to calm our brain into that alpha brainwave frequency, which can happen if we close our eyes, we play some beautiful music, or same can happen if you go into the nature where you feel safe. You listen the sounds of the nature, you enjoy in that place, your brain will calm down, muscles in your body will calm down. You place more attention to the slow and deep breathing. And slowly you will start sensing what you feel within yourself. What you feel within yourself, that's your internal world now. And if you keep calming, brain will go into theta brainwave state, and it will feel like body is slowly falling into sleep, but we are consciously staying awake, staying aware. In that state you will start experiencing certain ideas, certain thoughts, certain information, certain guidance which is coming from your higher self. If you feel there's something important, write it down. Write it down, because usually when we come back to our beta brainwave frequency, we forget about it. So write it down. As soon as you receive, write it down, because those are the things you need to initiate in your life. Don't be afraid. What if that can't happen? What if it's not possible? What if I will fail? Those are natural thoughts which are coming across our minds, because that's what we've been told. But if you're following the guidance of your higher self, the whole universe will support you, because now you're following the purpose of your soul. not the purpose of or what society has told you. Now you're following the purpose of your soul, and when you're following the purpose of your soul, you are fulfilling the mission of the universe. So trust into that. This is it for today, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed today's message, today's painting, and till next time, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, lots of beautiful energy. Go within, my friends, and thrive from that inner state. This is it. Have a beautiful day. And if you would like to find more about my art, you can find it on my Instagram page. I draw my passion. See you there. Till next time, one love.